Hi everyone, I'm going to give you another Weather Web Extra as this is a situation where there is going to be a lot of heavy rainfall in parts of the mid-Atlantic states, and we talked about this yesterday and that we are going to be clipped with some heavy rainfall and something we're keeping an eye on. A day closer, so we do know a lot more. Now, the National Weather Service did put a flash flood watch in effect for a lot of our counties south of I-80. Now, different offices, State College office puts out Cambria, Somerset, Blair, Huntington, and Bedford counties off to the east, and that's in effect till 2 o'clock Saturday afternoon. Farther to the west, the Weather Service in Pittsburgh put it as far north as Jefferson County. I'm not quite as concerned with the heavy rainfall there, and I'll explain why here coming up with the weather. All right, let's go ahead and start. Now, this is just a model that shows you what's going on, and I want to give you the setup. So a front moved across the area during the day for today. We do have a high-pressure system that is off to the north in eastern Canada. All right, that's cooler air. That's cooler air, and then you're going to take tropical air and rise up over it. That's going to give us a little overrunning, and that's going to enhance the rainfall. And it's going to be this low-pressure system that cuts along the front. There you go, right across southern Pennsylvania here as we head. That's Friday afternoon, Friday night, and then Saturday morning, you see that low over Virginia and then move off the coastline. So that is the focal point. And it's going to be a cool rainfall. I'm just telling you that right now. Some places aren't going to get out of the 60s. You know, if you remember yesterday, some models had a lot of heavy rainfall. The GFS had less than the European yesterday. This time around, the GFS does have some spots with over 4.5 inches of rainfall across parts of Blair and Cambria counties and Somerset counties. So the GFS is up a little bit more, especially in the Laurel Highlands, than the European. If you remember yesterday, the European had some bullseyes of 7 inches. It changed a lot, brought everything down to the south, tracking that low and pushing that front farther to the south. And you notice very little north of I-80. We all are in agreement on that. But then you can see that yellow color where there's over an inch across the southern half of our viewing area and 2-3 inches in the far southern counties. So the European backed off a good bit. A little uncertainty. It all depends on where this front really stalls out for tonight. Now, this is the Canadian. The Canadian had it all to our east yesterday, now bringing it up back north again. Widespread 1 to 2 inches of rainfall south of I-80, a sharp gradient, and I'm in total agreement with that, with very little up north of I-80. All right, now here's the higher resolution NAM WRF model. It has a maximum on this map. You ready for this? For 12.7 inches, but that's not in our area. That's southern New Jersey. All right, so let me just tell you, this is a big rain event. We're on the borderline, but you can see it does give a 1 to 3 inch rainfall. It's more to the east, less to the Laurel Highlands on this model. Now, if we take the NAM, and you can see here the wider range NAM, it does have a widespread 1 to 3 inches of rainfall. That's a lot of rainfall in a shorter period of time. Now, this is the NCEP, their combined look of what they were looking for precipitation, and you can see that they do have a good widespread 2-4 inches of rainfall in our area, so they're buying the higher amount. So what really matters in this is where this front's going to stall out for tonight and how that low tracks along it. We'll have more details. I'll have some more information for you tonight on WTAJ News at 11.